tone of this drive.
Young to throw it. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Handoff headed right, Irving. And that's good for a gain of 5. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Right back to Irving now. Juke the defender. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now Mayfield. Someone stepped in, it's intercepted. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Let's go get that 6!
They motion a receiver left. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Forced down to his right. Outright, Leggett makes the grab. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Tear it out here, fellas.
2nd and 3 now. Back to throw. Here's Young. He has the Carolina touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Bronx. And now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Here come the Bucs on offense now. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has him down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. That pass complete to McMillan. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Irving on the inside give. And he's hit at the line of scrimmage. The line outside returns nothing. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7. Great fake. It's Mayfield. Flushed out of the pocket. Catches made down the right sideline. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's the give to Irving. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. First down play, that's a 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Well, we talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you can feel it emanating from them. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Made by Buccaneers. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
The play fake. Here's Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. This throw is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip the rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
It's a gain of 1 on 1st and goal. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's Irving. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Panthers set to take the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I love throwing that 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass, it's taking advantage of the matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Young on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
Throw complete to Thielen. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Offense in the hurry up here. He's back to throw. On the move, hit it right. He's running for it. That's a call for the 1st. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Would like to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. So on 4th down now, the Panthers calling an all-pro several times over. It's Johnny Hecker for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team, downing it at the 7. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And we'll see how aggressive they get.